Today we're taking on Bob from Beetlejuice. Be sure to like and subscribe to see all the looks coming up next. Starting with a full face prosthetic that I pre-painted with Graftobian paints, we're reusing an old bald cap and making sure that my hair is clipped flat in the back with the edges up and tied short. Once the bald cap is in place, you would cut it, but I chose to tear it out of laziness and I pulled my hair through, which I do not recommend. I then caught myself in the monitor and laughed for about 4 minutes. After clipping my hair in place, I checked the side placements and add latex to my skin and the cap edges. I let both fully dry and then press down into place. I then cut holes for my ears that are the size of the base of my ear where it attaches to my head and pull them both through. Next, I hold the prosthetic in place and outline where it will sit. I then coat my face edges and the mask edges in latex, let both fully dry, and then stick in place. Always be sure to patch test for a latex allergy, as it is a really common one. Next, I fill in the edges with modeling wax. It's pretty solid and very sticky to work with since it's basically a thickened Vaseline. I'm going to fill in the whole top edge and the left side of the prosthetic fully, and then I'm going to leave the right side without it so that you can really see the difference that it can make. Once smooth, I coat with latex, let dry, and then powder to seal. Next, I take my Graftobian Pro paint in the color baby blue, and I cover my head and face, my ears, and down the center of my neck. Next, I stipple watered-down black Pro paint in patchy layers to help match the mask color, and I carry onto the mask edges to blend. With the paint on now, you can really see the full difference on each side that the modeling wax can make. Once the paint is fully dry, powder all over to seal. Next, I detail the edges of where the neck will be with black eyeshadow and add blurry detail lines. Carry that shadow along the jaw. I blend into the temples and back and under the cheekbones as well. I then blend shadow lines where the forehead creases are and drag them upwards. I then take a fine brush and water down black Pro paint in the center of the lines. I use the black paint to add detail lines to the neck skin folds. I then fully filled in the sides of my neck to the jaw, and once dry, cover in black powder. Next, I take Raven Black by Graftobian and paint in lines for the scalp area. I layer it up a little and add smaller lines on the front edge for the hairline. I then went back in with some black brown Pro paint to help blend it with my natural hair color. Once satisfied, I add the shirt, tie, and jacket with some padding in the shoulders for the costume side. I then popped my eye in place, and after painting some puppet hands that I knew I just had to have, that was it. And I do know that Bob has normal human hands, but I just couldn't resist. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I always appreciate it so very much when you do, more than you will ever know. I'll see you next time.